With how the world is today, it is of dire importance to keep up with the times. If a person stumbles for just a second, the world and society will not think twice to look back. One day it may be acceptable for someone to speak their mind about something, and the next day it'll be frowned upon. There's always going to be people judging and basing the smallest mistakes people make on how the person is. Despite the constant changing of this fast-paced society, there are a few suggestions one might use to be considered acceptable in the social world and have a little bit of fun while doing it. As a growing teenager, it is acceptable in the eyes of adults to make good grades, be a positive influence, and always obey parental figures. On the other hand, it is more difficult to be accepted in a teenager's social structure. One must experiment with foreign substance, have a good-looking significant other, have enough money for the new and latest gadgets and gear. Having a cellular telephonic device is a must. Under circumstances where one is not obtainable, the social network known as Facebook is a reasonable substitute. Either way, one does not have access to the loop, they're not in the loop. One of the most difficult tasks in gaining acceptance is combining the acceptable aspects of the adult standards and the teenage standards. Now it is possible to be a positive influence with good grades while maintaining a cool status. One of the greatest suggestions would be joining a youth group at a current church. These programs get many teenagers from certain regions and allow them to hang out with each other. Find a group of friends within the region to bring current friends and use the church as a hangout for a while. When parent asks, "Where are you going?" how can they say no to going to church? The church is a good place to socialize on the youth social days. Homework can be done to improve grades, and a good-looking significant other may just be found. Once it has been a while, it is now clear to convene with those same friends outside of church. The parental units trust these people, and because church has been a big aspect, the good influence label has been given. It is of most importance to obtain a job the moment one is of age. A good source of income, even at minimum wage, will show a parental figure, responsibility, and the next step to adulthood. With extra money, it will be no problem to take the church friends and go out to a party. It is definitely alright to have fun, but still maintain a sense of responsibility. If it is uncomfortable to try the substance, it is cool to be the designated driver. This title alerts the public that they are allowed to have twice as fun because there is at least one responsible person to take care of them. Foolish teenagers will be glad the designated driver is there. With this advice, it will be twice as easy to be accepted in the societies of both generations. As long as the parental figures are respected, all 6 categories can be obtained. Good grades, positive influences, experimentation, significant others, and a good income will not only deem one acceptable, but it will prepare a person for the terrors of adulthood. Although this society is constantly changing, just a few small suggestions can get a person a long way.